sexy, sexy beast. How are you?
How are you? By the way, we're live.
I gathered that one more pile of, well, gasoline on the fire is not going to make a difference. So, how are you, my friend?
Oh, I'm good. How about you?
Absolutely fucked.
Oh, God.
It has been a very, 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 very long day.
Whew. Always interviews like that.
And it doesn't help that tomorrow I'm in work super fucking early and finishing very late. So, yeah!
Thank God it's not the tour race today.
Yeah, thank God it's not, otherwise I would have been boned!
Well, good thing we knew that it's very early then, so you can at least set time aside to, sorry guys, I'm not available this weekend.
Oh God, can you imagine you being left alone with Crow for 12 hours? I pity your sanity.
I'm probably fine, but like we're gonna be like, at the end. Then
You'll be like
Scotty, so he will probably be there outside with Crow, I guess then.
Oh Lord, Scotty and Crow, all on your own. You poor man, I want to give you a cuddle. I feel bad.
So, should we get on with the intro?
Why not?
Here we are starting with the 2016 Audi R8 V10 Plus. Your currently got at least 4 drivers in it, with RTR Dan Silva in the silver category, with I'm State Jr. as well in silver. You got Series AU in the bronze with Artemis Center as well.
Next up is the 2015 Ferrari F12 Tour de France, driven currently by Heiko in bronze and FTC Martin in bronze. Beautiful car, more people should use it. I judge people who are not. I wish there were more drivers.
And coming up next is the Ford GT, which has quite a amount of drivers, with FTC Ren in the gold category, R1R Twisted in as well in the gold class, FTC Sakura in silver, NVR, Lori in bronze, and our Saturn and Vangan in bronze.
Just in time. Oh God! It's the McLaren 720S driven by Google Smith in gold. That's Gunny Guy in gold. Send it in gold. Crow in silver. Aaron McGrath in silver. Banana in silver. Phoenix in bronze. Rue in bronze. PS UK JP in bronze and Jimmy in bronze. Today is round 4, and as you can see, we are at Mugello Autodromo Internazionale. Beautiful, beautiful track, and an even beautiful facility. As you can see, it is the full juicy circuit with a full mind-bending 15 corners, and as near as it makes no difference, 3.26 miles of fast, windy road. Today's race, we have got 46 laps of hardcore racing action, 4 mandatory pit stops. The pit window opens for these drivers today on lap 3 and closes on lap 42. So they can do their pits no matter no matter what lap they want, as long as it's between that pit window. Well, I think that was the quickest I've ever spoken one of these streams.
Most likely is.
But as we wait, let's see what crack-a-lack-a-ding-dongins, shall we, my friend? How are you? How are you anyway? I haven't asked how's your day been, how's your Saturday been, done anything good, relaxed anything, eaten anything,
Well,
or thrown anything at any wild animals?
Been pretty alright. I went out today and bought myself some new headphones for the computer that's wireless.
Ooh, what brand? I'm a tech nerd. I like to be nosy.
I bought the Logitech ones of the G733.
Oh, you slut. Oh, you slut. Good choice, good choice.
Yeah, I was also looking at the SteelSeries Arctis 7 and Pro version, but when I compared the prices and like hours, the Logitech came out better for me because the Arctis 7 was more or less double the price too. So like they had a campaign price on the Logitech when made like half the price of the actual Arctis 7 and 2 or 1/3 of the price of the Pro Series of the Arctis.
Whereas I'm in the firmly, should I say, in the Steel Series camp because I like their products and they're comfy.
Yeah, actually, I tried this Arctis 7 and it was extremely comfy. I tried this one now that I bought it, and it's actually damn close to the Arctis 7 in being feeling comfortable. Since the band on top of the head is pretty similar.
Oh, has it got a ski band design?
Like that just band, and then like the main structure, it just goes above, not touching your head.
It's so comfy, isn't it? You can't go back to a normal headset once you've tried it.
Yeah, since the headset I've been using, what's it called again? It's also a Logitech one, so I'm pretty big on the Logitech front. Oh, I had the previous series, it was G33. So I upgraded to the 733.
But once you try the ski band, they're so comfy, aren't they?
Yeah, but then again, the one I've been using now, I've had for like probably 4 or 5 years, if not more.
Oh, there. Spectate, spectate. Thank you.
We're still not even close yet, so...
I know, but the one time we don't, we know we're gonna either have the depressed pigeon, Genji, or Juba, or some fucker yelling at us. So, yeah. But whilst we wait, Artemis saying just woke up to my vodka next to me. Time to race now. Oh Lord. Well, I certainly hope you haven't got a hangover. Because mind you, I'm that loud, I will possibly deflect anyone with a hangover. They'll be like, ah, too loud.
Exactly.
Hey, don't agree. I can say I'm loud, you can't.
I can be pretty loud too if I first get there. You're not hearing me loud.
Yeah. Well, Artemis, just make sure you turn down the stream when the race begins, because that is when I'm at my peak volume. Wait, I'm not the reason you had to buy a new headset, is it?
No,
Did
I just wanted it.
Oh, thank God, I thought I blew out the speakers from being too loud. Then it'll be like, oh, I have a problem.
No, it's just me was partially tired of the wired. Like, I know wireless can be a pain due to have to charge it. This is actually pretty long charging time if you're not using the light of them.
See, that's the thing. I don't mind charging stuff. At the moment, I am wired simply because I'm here, there, and everywhere. Because the headset I use for both PC, console. I go between the two, and if it was wireless, oof, that battery would die very quickly. But no, I don't mind anything being wireless. It's just the fact that, you know, we're only just seeing it now where it's either quick charge or a long battery life. I'm waiting for the two to actually sort of marry still, where you have a big battery and fast charging.
Exactly, and apparently according to Genji, we are waiting on a few of the new signups to be ready.
They're probably just putting the finishing little touches on their cars, making them beautiful, nice, and ready to go. But whilst we wait, I can certainly say today is going to be a wonderful little racing day. Also, strange fact, someone threw a peanut at me today. So I died tonight, it's because I've had 1.5 hours sleep, just done tour quality, and now this. Oh yeah, hello all, it's almost 6 a.m. Holy hell, Rue! How are you still awake, you crazy, crazy man? How are you? Apart from tired.
Yeah, he's going nuts practicing for Tura next week.
In fairness though, we have to stay awake through the whole bloody thing.
Yeah, but we don't have to be racing, but so we don't have to practice.
Hey, I did race last tour around.
One stint, yeah, no. But I was the one who was awake at least most of the race commentators, despite you being there for a few races.
Look, we were both dying about 3/4 of the way through, then Crow arrived with his horrible chicken nuggets, waked us up with laughter, and we managed to finish the thing before we crawled away into our little hobbit holes of beds and went back to the working week without realising what the hell happened, where the weekend went.
Exactly, and I tried to race with Delta as like trying to practice right before we began, like, no. I can't do this. It's just too much. Like, I could literally not concentrate at all trying to do their qualifying. I was just like not on pace. I didn't bother really practice due to I was doing Tura, so not even sure I was going to bother racing anyway, despite signing up just in case.
Did I even tell you what happened to me after the stream?
No.
I fell asleep with a cookie in my mouth.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
When you're trying to eat something and the line's like, oh, dunk.
Pretty much. I was just like, I'm sleepy, dunk. And you, have you ever actually proper fallen asleep eating something? It's the weirdest thing when you wake back up.
I don't think I have.
I fell asleep twice, one with a cookie and one with a bowl of soup. The bowl of soup was interesting. But we are seconds away now from getting this underway. Are we still doing quali? We are, aren't we?
No.
Yes. Oh no.
This
My mind is somewhere else.
It's the reverse in gold, and in silver, and in bronze. So they reverse the top, like passes gold to bottom, and vice versa in silver. So it will change up.
Are you ready for those obligatory words, Saseo?
Let's get on with it.
Let's get funky and sexy. Lights out, away we go here at Mugello. The formation lap is underway and the drivers are getting ready. They're clearing, they're warming their tires.
But you are having a parade lap.
I know, that's what I just said. At least we can see the cars this round, you know.
Yeah.
Because, for those of you who didn't see, first of all, where the hell were you? You should be watching, as we are the primo Forza content streamers on Twitch. But secondly, well, a couple of weeks ago we did it at Silverstone. Let's say, how dark was it during that race?
Where were the cars? Unless there was some light flames going around.
Yeah. Me and Jose were basically watching a bunch of light bulbs go in a circle. We couldn't see anything. Apart from Scotty, who hit a wall. And we only saw his car because he was hugging the pit wall. Ooh, everyone getting a little bit antsy and squirrely. So let's go down the racing grid and see who we've got racing today. We have got FTC Ren, that Scotty guy. R1R Twisted, TXR Send It, Google Smurf, Aaron McGrath, Genji, RRC Saturn, Artemis Hunter, Jubert, FTC Root, NWR Lorry 6, TRP Wangan, F20R Etsy, Tech QRR, F20R Stixie rounds off the grid. Inferno says, boo, did I scare you? That had the visual scare factor of a puppy with a unicorn. Not much. Aseo, on the other hand, he's like Chucky with a beard. So, after the official rounds that we've had so far, Aseo, who are you going to be watching this race to see what they can and can't do?
It'll be very interesting today, especially the gold category.
They're coming up to the start-finish straight.
And thank you for that host there, PTG Platinum.
Thank you, Platinum, you wonderful human being. Are you ready for the line, Haseo?
Let's get on.
Lights out, away we go. The drivers are now full racing speed, and they are about to embark on 42 laps of pure racing perfection. FTC Ren goes in clean, although Send It bumps the rear of Twisted, and Scotty's looking on the inside of Ren, doesn't have enough room, but Google is braking hard, trying to not go into the rear of Scotty. Oh, and there looks like there's a big commotion at the back between NWR Lorry, TRP Wigwan, and Jubert. All three drivers getting caught up in one another, and I believe this will be a restart. Inferno saying go Smith and McGrath. Don't forget Genji is in this race as well, you know, in fairness.
I think we might have a restart.
Yep, we do have a restart. Hey, for once I actually accurately called a restart. This is rare. Well, it wouldn't be an FTC stream without a restart now, would it, my dear boy?
Not really. Although we try to avoid them, but sometimes just not avoidable.
They are unavoidable like taxes. Now, for the boys and girls watching Haseo, since there is a restart, will there be a parade lap?
No. If they've done their parade lap, then we go straight to racing.
Are you ready to be deafened again?
People, turn up your volume.
You evil man. I love you for it. Lights out, away we go once more at Mugello Autodrome. Ren is making a fantastic start. Strong, commanding start from them as they approach the first corner. Hard on the brakes. Twisted, looking to seek the inside. Send It gets an incredible move between Scotty and Genji. They're already up to second place. Incredible driving as Alvanar Twisted loses the back end of that Ford just a little out of turn 3 and loses time to send it. Genji currently behind them. She's an furiously fast driver, and send it is all over the rear of Ren. Send it and Ren are currently slowly running away from the pack, but you can tell that Ren is holding up Send it quite a considerable distance as Genji and Twisted are going side by side. Genji makes the move on Twisted. She's up to 3rd place, but Send It has made the move on Ren, taking 1st place. Incredible move by Send It here.
Ren wants to try and catch up, but it's not making it easy as Sandy's walking away. From what we heard, GT seems to be a little bit off pace on this track. Like, it's not too much, but
that's true,
seems like, according from what I heard from the balancing, is the McLaren was the one that needed no adjustments at all.
Well, Google is all over the rear of Genji. She needs to watch herself as Google is coming up quick. Oh, and hard on the brakes, locking up. We're Twisted, Wangan, and Scotty all close behind, and Etsy as well, all coming through T1 as a little train of Ford and McLarens. FTC and Furnace in chat saying good moves by the drivers, very good moves. Google looking for a way to pass Genji, trying to make a clean move as possible. Genji goes a little bit wide, clipping the sand out of turn 5. But she keeps ahead of Google, only just though, using all the track to their advantage. Jubert makes a move for 14th over Stixie. Good racing there, Jubert.
Seems like Scotty here is well fighting with the ERP Van Gang.
Oh, I believe Artemis Hunter dropped all the way to the back here.
Oh, and Van gets a good move, Scotty. Well, Scotty ran a little bit wide on the exit. In turn 12, they made a move. Scotty's following behind now.
And Dubois Laurie overtakes Aaron McGrath for 10th place. Oh, Google hard on the brakes, doing their best not to go into the rear of Genji.
Now Laurie is currently putting pressure here on Aaron McGrath for 10th place. Going into turn 1, right on the bumper.
See, the issue here for Genji now is Ren is slowly being reeled in by her, but she's also got Google very, very close behind her, so each move that's going to be made here is critical.
Now the pit window is open for them. Oh, here comes Google making a move inside!
Whoa! No, 10th place! Aaron McGrath is in the sand as NWL Lorry clips Aaron McGrath. Both drivers coming to a halt.
But Genji is on fire from Google's move for 3rd place. But oh, and Google just went wide and hit the grass, losing all of the momentum and speed he has made up to catch her.
Heartbreak for Aaron
hold
McGrath
on.
here.
I just saw the distance. Seems like sending MEC up the grass a little bit. I think it was 3 pit stops in this race. 3 or 4?
Let me check for you, good sir. It is 4 mandatory pit stops. The field is starting to spread out now, so... Oh, Twisted is under attack for 5th place by Wangan. Wangan looking to make a move at the force. Twisted to the outside. NWR Lorry overtaking Jubert for 12th place, but Jubert takes 12th place back. R1R Twisted trying to catch back up to Wangan. Let's see.
Ooh, and Google are still closing in on Genji. And seems like it's not really getting on. Oh, and Google's right there bumper again.
Google is so close to her rear. It's not even funny. As Twisted is now trying to fend off that Scotty guy for 6th place. Oh, in fairness. No, bad in fairness.
Oh, and I think Scotty just had a curb kill. And there he goes to the pits.
I don't blame him after that.
Oh, well, he also had damage, so I call that a lucky location to partially have an accident despite it being infinite.
Rue is also in the pits with Scotty.
So if he's spinning now, I believe there's 4 pit stops then.
Yes, it is 4 pit stops.
And in fairness, don't you contact me! Google is looking for a move down here on Genji. Sad but true in fairness. God, he's always racing so well, but he always gets a curb kill somewhere for some reason. Well, here comes Google making a move on Genji. Trying to make a move for 3rd place in turn 12. Staying out almost on outside, but just doesn't get exit.
I do feel bad for Scotty. I really do feel sorry for Scotty.
Will we see a move down into turn 15?
I don't think you will. It's too far.
But we have Bangan right behind, closing the gap on both of Google and Genji. Well, here goes Google diving for the pits to try to get a little breathing room instead.
The rest of the pack is slowly spreading out now. Quite a few people are deciding to take their pits, although Send It, as always, is staying out there for as long
keep in mind
as
that
they can.
those who are in the Fords, they need to drag their pits as long as possible if they want to maintain their fuel.
That is true, because the fuel is surprisingly bad. Jubert just overtook R1R Twisted for 10th place.
We might get moved back as they're in 3-way train now with Google Smurf, Jubert, and Twisted. But Twisted's in the gold, so it's like he's on an early pit stop in the Ford for some reason.
We'll have to keep an eye on that.
That's gonna be an interesting choice, but then again, I think they've done the pit stop, so the Ford GTs does have a little bit of leeway instead of having like straight on the line with their pit stops. Ooh, and did we have a disconnection?
That is the sign.
Ooh, Artemis Hunter.
Can we have an effing chat for Artemis Hunter, please?
Well, here comes Twisted trying to make a move on Jupiter again. Going for the outside in turn 12. Staying out.
Oh, Jupiter's trying to go on the inside.
But Twisted just gets a move done right before turn 13 and into turn 14. But gets a little sideways on the exit. And we get word from Genji that he backed out. Or she backed out. Oof, that's not fun, Armin. Let's get an F chat. Currently, it's Google running here in first place overall in the standings with 114 points, with Sendit in second with 106, Twisted in third with 105, and Scala in fourth with 102.
Sorry to break this up, but Google Smurf is trying to go the outside of Genji for 7th place, and Google making the move. Oh, and blocks Genji as she goes into the back.
So Genji got the inside for the next turn. They're going to turn 6 now, still side by side. Genji looking for undercut into turn 7. Not getting moved, but we'll see anything into turn 8.
Google currently making the move stick for 7th place. GG Google.
Genji is currently silver, but it's pretty close in the standings for gold standings with only 1 point behind Scotty.
Oof. Genji is slowly dropping back. Oh, but Google made a mistake on the exit of turn 14. Genji goes for the dive.
But messing up big time. No. The dive didn't pay off. I guess we're a little bit entranced by the battling in the moment, aren't we, Mental?
Yeah. Saturn has just entered the pits. Oh, but here comes Google now, who's going to be held up by NWR Lorry as they want to continue, but Genji's going to be all over the rear of Google. Just going backwards though, for 10th place there is a battle happening between F20R Easty and that Scotty guy.
Well, Google's already making a move on Lorry, getting it done, not gold, and Genji also gets past just as easily as Lorry. Morris moved away for the fastest driver despite not being a lap down.
Easty is under major trouble now from Scotty as they have closed a remarkable gap. Ren is currently in the pits. Scotty backs out of the move on turn 12.
He's still not out of it, just biding his time, waiting for a mistake.
Scotty looking, learning, and waiting for a mistake to be made.
But keep in mind that his car apparently never likes the curves for some reason. Like he's the...
That is something I never thought I'd see a problem with, but, well, Scotty finds those curbs. Aaron McGrath is trying to currently chase down FTC Rue in 13th place. Oh, they're all starting to close up again. This is remarkable for us. As Eastie's now back under attack from that Scotty guy.
Oh, Scotty's making a move into turn 9. Went for a bit, we get an undercut back. Scotty's now got the outside for turn 10.
But Scotty is brave on the brakes, and it pays off for him.
Oh,
and he gets twitchy. If Scotty keeps the inside line, he will have 10th place. But Etsy's not going to make it easy for him.
Looking for another undercut, but Scotty's just getting the rising line, blocking him. Now we got into turn 13, into turn 14. Oh, Juber's making a mistake right in front!
Whoa, Juba almost causing a tremendous accident.
But they just avoided despite getting a little Frankie line out.
R1R twisted overtakes NWR lorry as they are in the pits.
And Scotty and Tessie might still be battling it out as this moment in time. It's going for outside in turn 1. Seems like Scotty lost a lot of speed on the straight.
F20R Etsy overtakes that for 8th place. Saturn jumping up to 12th from FTC Rue. We are currently on lap 10 of 42 here at Mugello. Your race stats so far are as follows. You've got TXR Send It, who is currently your race leader, and they are also the lap record holder of the race so far at a 1 minute 50.96. I'm glad he did good, in fairness, I'm very glad. Oh, and Send It is in the pits, I believe. Yes, Send It is in the pits along with... I believe that's Scotty, is it? Oh.
And we got this DNF
I
from
see Saturn. Saturn DNF. Can we get an F in chat for RRC Saturn?
We got a battle between 4 GDs at the moment between Twisted and Bang Gang. Or Bang Nan. Oh, and somebody just dropped out. What happened? What happened to Bang Gang? Just what? Gone to a complete standstill?
Okay.
We're battling with Twist and Settle just completely stopped, allowing Twist just drive past.
Okay, well, as that strangeness continues, Etunia Etsy is under attack once more from that Scotty guy as they get amazingly drifty, losing the rid of that 4GT and letting that Scotty guy pass. He has got past with the greatest of ease.
Oh, and Scotty got killed. Oh no.
Scotty, what is it with you and curbs?
That was a curb kill, and he got damaged again.
And the worst part is, Scotty's gonna have to limp an entire lap around this course before he can repair the damage that is so clearly done to his car. What is it with Scotty in corners?
We don't know.
Oh, Wangan has left the building. And then there were fewer.
And got Gran and Google now about to be battling here for second.
Impressive stuff, though. Ren trying their best to hold on to second as they are slowly pulling away from Google. But Google is lining up for that.
But the thing is, the GT is pretty quick in straight line compared to McLaren, while the McLaren more has the cornering capabilities.
It's the age-old question, would you rather be fast in a straight line or fast in the corner? Speaking of which one would you rather be?
It's hard to say, since even though you're sometimes fast in the corner at times, if you just don't have enough speed in a straight line, and then some of the power cars or the people with a lot of speed in a straight, they'll just pass you anyway. So
you're saying maximum power then?
No, I'll say a mix that has decent handling and does have straight line speed.
Cop out.
What about you?
Oh, full power.
So you will rather die trying to turn?
Yeah. It's called ambitious.
Ambitious and bold.
No, never been called bold. You're making me blush now, Haseo.
Oh, and Bren went a little bit wide on the brakes. Allow Google to get on the inside of
Google!
Ren. But here we can see the straight line speed of the GT.
Here comes
Smurf
the power
just
of
tucks
the GT.
in behind in the slipstream.
Trying to get as much speed and power as they possibly can.
And you can see just Smurf tucking in, giving Ren that big pressure that's making him make these mistakes.
Ren is trying their best to hold on to second place here.
But here comes Smurf on the outside.
Oh, but Red has the inside.
But now he gets outside. He gets a little sideways on the exit. Turn 5, and here on turn 6. Ren's trying to fight back, but it's not looking so good at this time.
Google is now running away through these corners. Does come to show, do your track homework and the cars will perform.
But it doesn't help if you do that and then you get a curb and like, fuck you, I'm gonna kill you because you do not like curbs.
You mean, unless you're Scotty?
Even
I feel really bad for Scotty because every single curb just hates him.
Especially that last corner right before the pits.
Yeah. Brent is still trying to keep up with Google the best they can to avoid losing time to them. Because let's not forget, one mistake and it can change the leaderboard entirely for these drivers.
Exactly. He did in a few rounds ago, Artemis, or a few laps ago.
Let's see, some of the drivers are spread out, however, there is a tight little battle happening for 12th place between Stixie and that Scotty guy. Scotty trying to drastically catch up once more after the second crash they've had of the race.
Ooh, did something run right? Yes, did Schubert going so was Scotty hit the grass right before turn 2.
Ooh. Oh, Schubert's on the sand!
You got Schubert, Stixie, and Scotty battling. And Scotty just getting a better run than Schubert out of turn 5. Trying to catch up with Stixie into turn 6. Going outside into turn 7. Gets the move done right before turn 8.
And
on the racing
there
line.
is Scotty up into 11th.
Scotty, watch out for those curves now. You don't want another kill.
Yes, Scotty, be careful, my dude.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Well, let's see who drops.
Oh, Schubert.
Schubert.
The only question is it Schubert? Oh, no! Oh, are we having the commentator's curse?
I have no idea.
Since
but
Scotty just twitched mid-corner.
I have never seen corners hate one person so much during a single race. Poor Scotty.
Oh, Schubert left on his own, according to not in the right mindset. That's fair enough.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Quite a few battles somewhere. Oh,
Genji, on the other hand, Genji is having a battle for 4th place as TechQRR is following very closely behind in the Ford. as they're approaching turn 15, and as we know, that Ford has much better top speed. See, Genji still trying their best as they've got a bit of breathing room now.
Where did TQR go?
I believe they pitted.
Oh!
Yes, they pitted.
That explains the battle that we just almost had. But we
Now,
still
the
got
drivers
between
are
Google
spreading-
and Ren for second still. Ren is not letting Google run away.
Ren is like a annoying little fly in his ointment.
Like, yes, you get past him, but he's stuck like a fucking tape to your butt.
It's like, go away!
He's like that one pesky annoying fly that's like, I'm still here, I'm still here, I'm still here.
No, I usually get that pesky fly and it lands on my head and I go to smack it. I kill the fly on my head, but then I realise the fly in its dying action has got me to smack myself in the head.
Oh, and Ren does not dive into turn 15!
Dive!
He goes very wide to the X in the middle of it, losing a lot of speed for the exit, while Google just goes quite casually through.
That was a brave move.
Give us a rundown.
Let's have a rundown of the drivers. TXR Sender is currently your race leader. Google Smurf in second. Ren a very close third. Genji in fourth. ONR Twisted in a close fifth. Tech QRR in sixth. NWR Lorry in sixth. F20R XE in eighth. Aaron McGrath in ninth. FTC Rue in 10th. That Scotty guy in 11th. Stixie in 12th. And we have got 4 DNFs of Jubert, Artemis Hunter, Wangan and Sadturn. Let's see if there's anyone close. Oh, there is someone close.
Who do we have?
Between Genji and Tech Q for 4th place. Tech Q is all over the inside of Genji.
But Genji just got out of the pits.
Genji is doing their best to keep where they are.
Ooh, Genji with a little bit too tight on the inside of the start of turn 12, hitting the grass, losing a little bit of momentum, going towards turn 13 now. TQR trying to make a move towards turn 14, but it's not finding it. Genji is blocking as best as she can, holding the inside line of turn 15.
Genji's trying.
Got a little bit slippy there at the end, but still kept the car in control. There they got the straight on speed off the Ford, but Genji is blocking his sideline, trying to stay inside. Oh, goes a little wide on the brakes by being brave. There goes TQR on the inside.
Genji being incredibly brave.
He's putting up pretty big much of a fight here.
It's an incredible fight, I'll tell you that much.
Going towards turn 6. TQ is trying to make a move.
They're certainly looking, they're certainly trying.
Oh, here we go. It seems like Jess losing out after turn 9.
TQ is making the move. Will Genji go for a switchback? No, TQ makes the move stick. TQ is up to 4th place. But Genji's now on the attack.
Literally glued to the bumper of TQ. Not letting
TQ
him.
sliding everywhere.
Looking for inside into turn 15. Going for the dive. Oh, and TQ's trying for a switchback on the exit.
Oh, and Genji's got nothing she can do. The speed of that Ford.
That will be in the final. That will be in a close photo finish. Hacking into turn 1, trying to get inside. Not getting moved down, being on the outside behind. Oh! TQ lost the back end in turn 2! Allowing Genji to catch up again.
Ooh. Genji's on the attack once more. She's trying, she's looking for every little gap. I will say there is some incredible moves happening here today. Genji looking for that move. She's all over the rate of Tech Q.
Ooh, Teki was a little unsteady into the braking zone.
Incredible, incredible stuff here. Will Genji catch up? We're officially halfway through this race now. Genji starting to fall a little bit behind Tech Q now.
Ooh, Randy's ahead of Google Smurf.
Oh, let's go back to the battle between Ren and Google Smith. We haven't seen these two for a while.
And
Ren
they're still
is
battling.
Ren is still under attack from Google.
Well, next week it's Tour of Jupiter, so there will be no racing on our Saturday for the MEC. That's next week again, in 2 weeks' time.
Yes. Where you can see me and the beautiful Mr. Haseo doing our thing as we usually do. Ren is trying to run away from Google still, but Google, in typical Google fashion, is going to certainly try and do the dive. Ooh, and Google is still attacking.
They're just giving each other and just enough room to get past the corner. Oh, and somebody went wide into turn 8. No, that was turn 9.
Let's have a look.
That's a lap behind.
I believe that was Twisted.
And no, it was a blue car, and Twisted, I believe, is... Wait, maybe it was Twisted. Which means there's not a lot of people having good luck today in this series.
No, you were right, Twisted. It's in a black and green Ford.
Oh, who did we lose?
Who did we lose? Who did we lose?
Oh, Scotty!
Scotty having one of the worst races. And now we're down
a little bit over
to
halfway
11.
through the race.
We're down to 11, my friend.
Randy's not giving Google an easy time, trying to make a move done.
Here we go, Jubert coming in chat saying hopefully next week he'll be in a better mood. I mean, for the other races, well, hopefully.
And Ren got a little sideways after turn 7, losing a lot of time to Google.
Jubert, it's just been a bad week overall, my friend. It just really has.
Oh, and Ren goes very wide in turn 14, losing a huge ground to Google.
Oh! Everyone is slowly spreading.
And now who it was now? It was Stixie who was the one who went wide when we saw them running wide with Ren and Google overtaking them. It seems like TK has made some mistakes and pretty far behind Genji at the moment.
But here comes Ren once more, slowly catching up to the rear of Google. Oh, but... Oh...
Seems like Ren is trying to push very hard. Oh, you can see he's trying, but not getting a move done. Getting closer. That's what you get when trying to push it, is you are going to make more mistakes.
Oh.
Because he's running very hard and deep on the brakes trying to catch Google. There he goes into the pits.
Drivers are spreading out, however, let's see if there's anything tight. Oh, there's closeness between Rue and Etsy for 9th place. R1R Twisted overtakes Ren in the pits. Oh, Etsy is drifting and sliding everywhere, trying to catch up to Rue in the McLaren. Rue bowing out of that battle before it begins. Let's see if there's any time that's happened. We're on lap 26 of 42 now. So let's go through some race stats and I will give you the rundown. TXR Sender is your race leader and by a considerable margin, I might add. They're also the race leader of the fastest lap of a 1 minute 50.90. Oh, Aaron McGrath is currently being chased down by F20R Etsy for 8th place. Aaron McGrath is still being chased down by F20R Etsy.
We got about 5 people at the moment, Crow.
Crow, hello, my beautiful pigeon. How are you, my friend? Oh, Gibbet, that is a good point. Thank you, my friend.
We got battle now for 8 with Armagrat and Easty.
Crow, that is why you make food while she chooses. That way it kills the time much, much quicker.
Easy's trying to make a move here, and McGrath is not getting so easy, but we might see something happen here on the straight of the pit straight. Finally moving
McGrath
turn
is under
one.
attack from FTC. Aaron McGrath goes very wide, handing the place over to FTC on a plate.
I think he just misjudged the line he was going to take, making him run extra wide when he was not needing to go that wide as he did, making him lose the switchback.
Well, Crow, if you wanted to watch something like that, I highly recommend Tucker and Dale versus Evil. It's a fantastic film.
He apparently has already watched that one.
Good man, you have taste. Aaron McGrath is still looking, they're still trying.
That is very true, Crow. But what can you do? Does anybody have some questions in chat for us, though?
Ooh, let's see the question.
Dave calling out Crow.
Oh God, there's gonna be an argument in chat. Dave asking, what is your best number and why? For me, any multiple of the number 9, because the number 9 or multiples of the number 9 has always been lucky for me. What about you, my friend? SAO?
I was just reading Crow's question and I was zoning you out. Sorry. What was the question again?
Dave asked us, what is your best number and why? I said any multiple of 9 because it's lucky for me. What about you?
I'm not really sure.
Okay. Gibbet says hides cookies. Crow says, why is 76 a ginger number?
And there goes Amragat to the pits.
Aaron McGrath bowing out of that battle as everyone is sort of spread out now. There's a little bit of a lull period in this race, should we say. The closest two people on track currently are Genji and I believe that's R1 R Twisted. Yes, it is. Why is your 73, Infernus? Looking twitchy, looking a little bit off.
Who is?
As the race is slowly winding down, and I do mean slowly because we've got 10 laps to go, how have you found the race so far?
It's been quite interesting. Some of the battles we're seeing now, it's starting to slow down a little bit while it's being spread out through the race. As we got about 10 laps to go.
Infernus and Gibbet just having a nice little chat in the comment section, whilst NWR Lorry is slowly but surely catching up to the rear of Aaron McGrath once again. Meanwhile, Send It, I don't believe they've dipped below first place since they took it on
he's
lap
currently overlapping
2.
Easty. Oh boy! Did we put a Commander's curse on him because it just went wide in turn 14? Oh, and Genji's an attack from Twisted in fourth.
Ooh, let's watch this as Genji is trying their best not to be overtaken, because fourth is still a very good position in these races.
It is.
Oh, and Twisted is sliding everywhere.
Losing a lot of time. Not what they want to do when they're so close to the pit straight where they can make a move.
And let's not forget, they've still, I believe, got another mandatory pit stop to go before the end of this race, so anything can happen.
I don't think so, in fairness.
I will give a bonus point to Inferno so simply because he corrected his grammar. Not many people do that. I respect that. So, Tech QRR currently has the most places gained out of any driver at 9 places. Very impressive from Tech QRR. And they are new to this racing league, so credit to them.
Ooh, Genji went a little bit wide. Seems like Twist is slowly gaining here. Oh, Genji goes wide in turn 6! No, turn 7!
Ooh!
He's like losing a little bit of concentration here at the end of the Enduro. Not good, but still got at least 9 to 8 laps to go. That's true. Nothing is settled until you're done the last lap and it's across the finishing line. Anything can still happen.
Genji is still under immense pressure from R1R Twisted, and to make matters worse for her, this is the straight where the Ford has the speed.
You can see Genji is trying to block the right side to keep the inside line into turn 1. Here goes Twisted. Gets past before turn and but Genji still gets inside dive. The Twisted is looking for the switchback. And Genji keeps the position. He's staying strong despite all these attacks from the Fords. They're strong in straight line. Just like McLaren's have a little more guts through the corners, but struggling a lot with the curves in comparison.
The curves on this track are deceptively evil today.
They are.
I think poor Scotty kind of attests to that, and we're going to have to get him back in the booth on Tuesday just to see what happened here today.
I think he decided to take a little break there due to all the killing of the curves. I was like, I think I'm just going to take a break before I do something stupid.
Well, it wasn't just once he died, it was twice.
I think it's probably more that we did not see on camera.
Well, we sort of did. We saw the aftermath.
We saw 2 times killed on the last corner. We saw 1 spin in turn 14, losing the back end. And who God knows how many other times he got killed outside that we did not see.
Oh, when our Twisted gets a fantastic exit,
They're
although
both
they
going
follow
on last
Genji
pit stop.
into the pit. Oh, pit stop shenanigans! And now with our twisted jumps, Genji in the pits!
It seems like the McLaren has a better low end grunt, while the Ford GT has a higher end.
Oh.
Oh, again,
Oh, and Genji goes wide!
into turn 9, losing a lot of pace. Going into turn 10 now. Turn 11. Trying to get the position back. Not looking so great as they're heading into turn 12 now. Ooh, Twist is running a little bit wider in turn of 14.
Let's see if there's any more shenanigans a little bit up the road. Oh, and there's a tight battle between McGrath and Etsy lower in the track. Etsy going for the overtake on McGrath on turn 15. McGrath going for the inside. McGrath is still looking on the rear of Etsy.
This is Easty.
Easty. Oh! Fatigue is slowly to get to my brain.
I look Etsy like, huh? But it goes to show it's been a long week and we're at the end of the week now.
Oh, thank God it's near the end of the week. But do you want to know the worst thing?
What's
Tomorrow is possibly going to be one of my worst days of said week.
Oh, yes, is he starting early and ending late?
Super early, super late. Mind you, this is a really weird question because every single person I ask has something different and a different reason for this. Do you consider Monday to be the start of a new week or Sunday?
For me, it's been Mondays.
So,
I think
you're a
it also-
wonderful...
So it depends. I think it's also part of depends on the country and like how that country defines a week.
See, some people like to nestle the week in between the weekend, but then other people, like normal people, start the week on a Monday. And,
But like I said, I think it's also part of what your culture is in what day you define a start of the week.
yeah, but the problem is I work with mostly the same people, and half the people still say Sunday is the start of the week.
Inferno says Monday. 'Cause, 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 'cause Like, it's not that I disagree, but that's why my argument is it's part of what culture you're in as well, and what partially the country is also defining what's roughly start of the week.
Yeah.
Since I'm in a completely different country, why it's probably why I do have a bit different opinion on it in most cases.
That is true. And that's why I like your opinion, because, you know, multinationalism, it's quite nice to hear.
Exactly.
Let's see if there's any last-minute racing action. We've got 4 laps left to go. These drivers are going to be nursing their cars home now. But let's see if there's any tightness happening. There is for
Twisted
5th
and
place
Genji.
between Genji. Twisted has actually managed to get ahead of Genji. She's going to be trying to get that place back. Twisted is still being chased down by Genji. Can they hold off, though?
They got 4 more laps to go since they're close to being left by Sendit, who's on lap 39. Well, they're still lap 38.
Yeah. Sendit is steamrolling ahead.
I think he just have so much more pace here in Mugello compared to the others.
Yeah, but this ain't just pace. This is just out and out ludicrous. It is still ahead of Genji, but not by much. Let's see if there's any more closeness happening. No one else is close apart from Genji and Twisted.
But when you get in a long race like this, it's bound to be a little bit harsh hot lapping, trying to just get the most distance and just keeping your position as best you can without making mistakes.
That is true. That is true.
Especially next week in Tura, that's essentially a hot lap simulator for 12 hours.
Again, true.
But hopefully we'll see some good battles that's gonna happen.
Hopefully there will be some good battles, because, well, I'm looking forward to it. Doing very well. to actually keep up with Twisted on the fast straights.
I think it just matters how you get out of the corner, keeping how much speed you got. That's a major factor.
Gaining on the rear of R&R Twisted as Sendit is on the penultimate lap now and about to bring this race to a shuddering close.
Seems like Genji's struggling a little bit with the curves from the looks of it. They turned 13 and 14. Which is where we also seen Scaldi struggle a little bit.
Yeah.
You can just see Twitter just running away here in the straight line. Have to get 2 more laps to go. There's not a lot of time to make.
Sendit's about to start. They have started the final lap now. Sendit is doing an incredible job here. Let's have a look at if he's improved on the fastest lap of the race. He hasn't. His fastest was still a 1:15.90 dead.
When Twist makes a mistake at the end of turn 14. Genji to catch up in turn 15.
But I think we need to turn our cameras now as he's racing towards turn 15. The man of the night, Mr. TXR Sendit, rounding the final corner, racing towards the finish straight
and he's just losing the wing just at the end.
To claim victory here
and
as he barrels across the finish line. TXR Sendit is your race winner here at Mugello. Very, very big congratulations to him.
Then Google Smurf in second, taking a very secure second.
Yeah, but mind you, have you seen how far Google Smurf was to Sendit?
Very far. I have to update the standings, Hubert, to get that noted down. So, I'm not done anything yet in terms of the standings. That will come once the race is done and I have the final correct standings to input in the data.
Woohoo!
There goes Randy in turn 15. Yes, we did send it.
Sendit, we couldn't miss your celebratory flip. Google Smurf finishing off in second. Ren in third. TelQRR in fourth. R1R Twisted is about to take the battle of fifth away from Genji, who's a very, very close sixth, as they cross the line now.
They go to an Armagrat and Easty Hell for 7th as well at the end. Oh,
And
there's the timer.
There is the timer. So, with that over and done with, my friend, that only leaves one question.
Driver of the day?
Driver of the day.
Ooh. That's a rough one today.
I do have one in mind.
Ooh.
I've got to say Ren.
Yes, he's done a phenomenal battle today.
Ren, especially from yesterday in the Ferrari Cup, where he was showing promise, but he was still in mid-pack, to be fighting with Google for third. You know...
Oh, what shenanigans have you done in the background? Hold on, let me just push back a little bit here. If it's, do you see? Ah! So, I regret it. Did the car head on somebody?
Okay.
Let's get the previous standings up so I can start inputting these.
So I think we're in agreement. Driver of the day, FTC Ren. Big congratulations to them, and I would say very well earned as well.
Exactly.
But I would say until then, next time you can catch us will be Tuesday, where we are back with the GT Speed World Challenge. Thursday, Phil and Dave are back with some more photography maestro masterclass lessons. Go and watch them. You will learn many things, as me and Haseo have already, including that Dave is quite aggressive when it comes to camera focus. And on Friday will be your Ferrari Challenge Cup. But then Saturday through Sunday morning will be the big one, the huge one, the canaster.
The 12 hours of Sebring of Tura.
Woohoo! So, you've got 4 FTC streams next week like you have this week. We are spoiling you with goodness, aren't we just? But next time, I'm going to let my wonderful co-host send you off so that you can have a great Saturday morning, Saturday midday afternoon, Saturday evening, or Sunday morning. Haseo, over to you.
We'll see you next time, and good night.
Bye-bye.